Hello, welcome. I always get so awkward when the camera starts rolling, but anyways, I realized something lately, and there might be something in it for you as well. So, what's up, y'all? How are you guys doing? Anyways, so I realized something. Where do I start even? It's like I realized how I am finally accepting where I am right now and who I am right now, instead of telling myself that I am accepting myself while in actuality I am making myself believe I need to be something or I want to be someone that I am not at this moment. And the key factor in this is accepting my emotional state. You know what I mean? How do I explain this? I have been running from my feelings my whole life because I felt them and I was scared of them. I was so scared of them because I'm a control freak, yeah. Is this gonna be a personal story? I don't know. Whatever. I'm such a control freak. I'm such a perfectionist, yeah. And I knew I see who I want to be and who I aspire to be, but when I just keep holding on to that person in the future, I can never move on or move through the things that happen to me. Yeah, because they are all still, attached to me, holding on to me as I move forward. But actually, I have to face who I am right now and show myself some love for who I am right now. So I don't know why I'm saying all of this, but I felt like maybe somebody needs to hear this. It's quite vulnerable actually for me to talk about this, but hey, fuck that shit. You know, people deserve to hear it. Um, I deserve to be sharing it actually. And maybe somebody needs to hear that, like, are you truly accepting who you are right now and the emotions you carry right now? Because yeah, maybe we don't want to repeat the past anymore, but you know, if we don't face or feel and move through the feeling that it gave us, that emotion will always stay within our bodies until we have faced it and moved through it. Yeah, we're always carrying this. And yeah, are you actually accepting and loving yourself for where you are right now? Like, you are you are allowed to feel, like your feelings can be, I don't know, when I think about this and the way I have been doing life before, it has all been so mental. Like, also especially because I have a very um, a lot of Virgo and very mental astrology placements. Yeah, I am super analytical. I analyze everything. Yeah, I'm the perfectionist. I try to control and manage and plan everything. Yeah, but emotions are the one thing I cannot control. Yeah, they just happen. And instead of allowing myself to just let them happen, because it's intense, yo. It's intense to feel. And especially with my um, experiences in life, it made me believe that it wasn't safe to feel or that my emotions were not allowed. So anyways, like, yes, I try to be someone I know mentally, intellectually where I want to be, or I think I know who I want to be, but why can you not accept where you are right now. Like, that is, you are allowed to be here. Like, it is meant for you to be here right now. Like, emotions aren't a bad thing, you know? Emotions are actually the thing that give you the clarity once you accept them and move through them. You know, you feel them. I don't know why this has become so clear to me. But anyways, what was I trying to say actually? Yeah, I talked to someone last night and I told him, like, you know what I see? Do you want to know what I see? It's like you keep fighting yourself. Like, you don't even accept yourself to want certain things, to want to feel this way, because they think it's better for them not to feel this way, or they will actually get what they want if they don't feel the way they feel right now. But the feeling is not the the truth. The feeling is not the end. The feeling, the emotion is actually the messenger and the middle. Like, when you move through an emotion, yes, it hits you, but you know, just like a wave, it crashes onto you, but eventually that will pass. And behind that, behind the storm, on the, when you get washed upon the shore, let's say, you can finally rest. Yeah, like, the wave is actually the emotion, the crashing of the emotion onto you, through you, is actually the middle part where no decisions need to be made. You know what I mean? It's like the clarity comes after the emotion. Yeah. And it's like, whoops, me people, me included, have been fighting the emotions for so long, while that was just the thing that, how do I say that? The emotion shouldn't be the thing you are fighting against. Does that make sense? Because the emotion isn't the full truth. The emotion isn't, the emotion attached to something isn't the end result, isn't what you want. Like, the emotion attached, that you see as attached to what you want, isn't the full truth of what you want. Because, you know, if this emotion that you're carrying comes from something in your past, you know, you might believe that the thing you wanted, but that was blocked from you, and the emotion you feel through that block, you might believe that that is actually the full truth of something that you want. Does this make sense? I know what I'm saying, but I hope you are understanding what I'm actually saying. Like, anyways, I knew I said it before in another reading. Like, the emotion you feel around something that you desire, yeah, or that you want, is not like the end result. Because this emotion might have originated from like an experience where you couldn't get what you want, or you, something went against you, or you know, and you didn't have the tools to actually move through the emotion and to see that the emotion doesn't define your wish or the outcome of, you know, what you want or desire. Does that make sense? Before pressing the record button, um, I wanted to let me manage this stuff. I wanted to channel something from the books again, you know what I mean? Because that seemed like fun to me. Okay, let's go. A random page. The eye, the seeing. Okay, wait. I don't know what this means, but it's about the eye, your eyes, and the seeing. Or do you misuse, uh, or do you use or misuse your eyes as an instrument? Power, domination, seduction, force against others? Are you playing yourself or the others through your eyes? I know I can. If I'm super honest, I know I can play people with my eyes. Shit. And yeah, I might have misused it sometimes, but actually I was playing myself, baby. Damn, I realized something. But this was just, for people who don't know, this is just a random, channeling. I opened the book. Oh my god, I opened it at the same exact page. I opened the book. I just choose a random sentence and, I try to get a message out of it. Yeah. So maybe it resonates for somebody. Are you playing yourself? That is a message in itself. Yeah. Are you playing yourself and others? Like, do you 11:11 on the timer? Yeah. Love it. Are you playing yourself? Like, are you telling yourself that whatever you want and whatever you desire isn't allowed because you believe the emotion, you believe the messenger that is still attached to it from a past experience that made you believe that you are not worthy for what you desire or for to be who you actually are. Like, it is all about like accepting whatever you want and to give yourself some love for actually wanting it when you feel like you are not allowed to want something or that you are not worthy to want the thing that you want. Yeah, because the universe is one whole abundant thing. There's abundance of everything, but true love, true self-love comes when you just allow yourself to want anything that you want. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know why I keep saying this, but the emotion that you think is attached to your desire, it doesn't define the worth of your desire. It doesn't define your worthiness of your desire. It is just something that you have to move through, have to breathe through. And if it's a worthiness wound, you have to make the conscious decision to give yourself the love, to give yourself the space, to allow yourself to want this thing, this heart's desire, this dream, this house, this whatever. Because, you know, why why aren't you? You're not gonna believe, you shouldn't believe, oh my god, you shouldn't believe the people that told you otherwise. Yeah, the media, the whatever. Even yourself that believes you're not worthy of it or that you aren't allowed to feel it. Because move through the emotion first and then see what happens. Yeah. Okay. So I flipped it open to the astrology is reality. Let me check. I don't know. This is about the actual research about astrology and if it's real. Maybe there's something in astrology for you. Maybe something is asking you to check into the astrology of your life. There's a feather in here. Why is there a feather in here? I don't know. Okay. Am I gonna leave it at this? This was not even a card reading. This was just like, are you accepting yourself and the reality you are in as you are, or are you constantly trying to be something you're not because you think that's better or you think you have to be there? Okay, I love you guys. Bye.